Alright, so I'm with Dad. This is our first snake of the day. Big fat 10-footer. Let's see what we got. This is a female. Ant-Man coming here to you with a two-part video, two different locations and two different styles of hunting. On day one, you'll see I'm out working in an area on foot, waiting for the sun to break so that I could head down into the swamp. I like for the sun to come up and let that water get a little bit of heat to it to kind of draw those snakes out. So in the interim, I'm searching in an area where I know there's some snakes because I've seen sign of them, but waiting for the sun to break to get out there and start tromping to the swamps. You know, I'm looking for the usual. I'm looking for basking pads, drag trails, pieces of shed skin, but I'm hot on the trail of some pythons that I know are in the area because I've seen sign of them. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video and see what we can come up with. In pursuit of what I believe to be a Burmese python that I spotted from about 200 feet away. We'll see if it is when I get there. Can't be sure just yet. I have to go through some swamp to get to it, that's for damn sure. Burmese python. Look at that. Just like that. Now, there could be more around. So, I need to go ahead and bag this snake up, start looking for its mates. See what we got. It's a male. Probably a big female around somewhere. Alright. It's a little tough doing these things when you're solo, but we'll manage. Wrong zipper. Alright. Let's back up the snake and see if we got its mate somewhere close by. Gonna do the old reverse bag method. I can get my hand up there, for heaven's sakes. Get this sucker out of there. Oh, get your butt in there. The water's ice cold too. There we go. Finally. What a pain in the butt that was. Basking pads. Where is the snake? One down. Let's see if we can find his mate. Hey, that rhymed. Well, as you see, I was successful in finding that male and bagging it up, and I continued looking for a female in the swamp and was unsuccessful. The clouds came back out, so I made my way back up onto the dry ground to see if I could find some sign of additional snakes, but was not to be. But can't complain with one, so let's go ahead and continue. Here I am on day 2. I'm with Dad today. He's the designated driver and in a familiar spot out looking for pythons. Let's get right into it.
Here, you want to film me catch this thing real quick? It's filming. If the screen goes black, it doesn't matter. So here, you see the snake? Look right down at the edge. See that little twig sticking up? Look behind it.
Well, unfortunately, when I handed the GoPro to my father, his finger must be covering the microphone. So there's no sound that's at least audible on this. Unfortunately, I have to do a little voiceover and narrate. But anyway, I saw this python basking down on the edge while he was driving from the platform on top of my truck. You can see the shadow of it in this clip here. But he went ahead and filmed me as I went down there and, did a pretty typical extraction of this snake. No big deal, but nonetheless, it was definitely an awesome find to start off day 2. All right, so I'm with Dad. This is our first snake of the day. Big fat 10-footer. Let's see what we got. This is a female. How about that? Big female that's going to breed this year. Well, was going to breed. Well, this female ended up being pretty good size. Typical, 10-footer, something in that range, 10 to 11 foot, but definitely a good one to get out of the ecosystem before it becomes a monster. So awesome. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
That's my designated driver right there. Good deal. All right. Well, just rolling a little bit of B-roll footage from that first capture as I give a recap. It was pretty good 2 days of hunting. Day 1, I was out on foot walking some levees and some swamps, and that produced that male. I knew there was at least one, if not multiple, pythons in that area because I had seen sign and I had been working on it for a week or two till I finally got this one snake. But it's a pretty stark contrast. Hunting on foot versus day 2 where I was hunting with my dad, and I'm just, I'm standing up there in the lap of luxury on a tower looking out over a levee while someone else does the driving. Works out pretty good. My dad's retired and gives me, the opportunity to spend time with him, and in the process, he and I both contribute to removing these invasives out of the Everglades. So it's a win-win for both of us and the environment. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe. As I always say, I hope to see you all out there in the field, and stay safe.